Now, your First Alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Stephen Bowers.
All right, we've got some changes that are brewing, and the changes start way up high at the jet stream level. The jet stream is that wind that kind of serves as a path for storm systems up at around 30,000 to 30,000 or 35,000 feet above the ground. And sometimes the jet stream gives us a straight west to east flow. Sometimes, kind of like this, it's a little bit more wavy. And when we have these northward waves, we get warm underneath them, and that's where we are right now. But as we progress through this week, what we're going to notice is this jet stream starts to drive a little farther south. You kind of notice it splits a little bit, and as long as this ridging stays here, we're going to stay warm. But you notice the troughing that starts to dig into the Pacific Northwest by midweek. This is going to work its way south and east through Thursday and Friday and open the door for a cooler influence from Canada and from the northeastern Pacific Ocean. So by Friday and especially this weekend, you're going to start noticing a little bit more of a fall-like feel. In the meantime, we're still feeling like late summer with highs in the lower 90s tomorrow and primarily upper 80s on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday around Grand Junction. There's that fall-like influence we talked about for Friday and Saturday, though, with high temperatures dropping back into the lower and middle 80s. There's a cold front that's going to cause that drop in the temperatures. It's not going to bring a lot of active weather with it, but leading up to that, we have that potential for some mountain showers. We've certainly seen some of that this afternoon. And as we progress through this evening, those showers will fade away and will stay mostly clear over the valleys. There we are at 10 o'clock this evening. We keep on going through the night, and things look okay. Those clouds are going to clear out. We'll start Monday morning with sunshine and plenty of it, and then throughout the day the clouds start to build back up more over the mountains even than over the valleys, and throughout the afternoon, yeah, we get some more of those mountain showers that are scattered about western Colorado and even over the central parts of the state. And once again, tomorrow evening, those mountain showers are going to fade away fairly quickly. Now, since the valleys stay primarily dry and mostly sunny to partly cloudy, we're still going to be warm. We'll call it 91 for the high at Grand Junction again. We'll start with some upper 50s and lower 60s pre-8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, we're talking middle 60s around Junction, warming to the lower and middle 80s by lunchtime, and then toward the upper 80s and briefly near 90, 91 degrees tomorrow afternoon. So low temperatures tonight, they'll be near 61 at Grand Junction, but 50s are becoming far more common, and 40s are starting to become a little bit more common too, especially around Glade Park and Cortez. We'll call it 55 though at Delta, 53 for you at Montrose, and in Nucla expect 51 degrees. Then tomorrow we're back up to the lower 90s around Junction and Delta. We're looking at low to mid 80s, however, around places like Glade Park, 81. We'll call it 86 degrees for your highs around both Montrose and Nucla, and then 85 degrees will be your high temperature around Cortez. So the first half of the week, it's warm. We have these mountain showers around with upper 80s and lower 90s around Grand Junction. The back half of the week is the transition period. That cold front blows through here on Thursday. It's going to kick up the wind, and it can gust into the 30 to 35 mile per hour range, and then the temperatures drop to the lower and middle 80s for highs over the weekend, and even low to mid 50s for lows around Grand Junction. In Montrose, expect low to mid 80s through Thursday, and then 80-ish from Friday through the weekend. Low to mid 50s for lows are going to become perhaps upper 40s by Saturday morning. Expect 90 around Delta tomorrow, then mid to upper 80s through Thursday. Low to mid 80s are common through Friday. Lows are also going to be dropping to the lower and middle 50s. And in Cortez, expect middle 80s through Thursday, lower 80s beyond. Upper 40s and lower 50s will be our morning lows until the end of the week. That's when we cool to the middle 40s.